Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie and I am new to YouTube and a little bit technologically challenged, so this is going to be a special feat of trying. I'm going to try. I'm going to do a little bit of art room tour because I thought that would be a good way to segue into what media I use and what I like to draw and paint and make. Yeah, so let's get to it. Alright, so this is my art room slash storage space for our apartment. I'll start on the right with these shelves. I've got some rubbing alcohol, varnishes, spray paints, some paint palettes, India ink that I really should use more often, Mod Podge, some water containers for painting, and then I've got some Sculpey supplies. The tools are in here. All my watercolor stuff, watercolor pencils, travel sized palette, which I adore, a heat gun that I recently got to try to use to shorten the time of watercolor drying, some aluminum foil for Sculpey stuff, and then under here, perler beads. Those little beads that you iron on and make little designs of whatever you want. And I have got more perler beads down here that aren't sorted. And all of my perler bead creations in here so far. Oh, and my glue gun as well. I might do a tour of finished projects sometime, but that will be for later. And on the shelf I've got some empty jars that I recently cleaned out. These ones had some measurements on the side, so I'm not sure what I'll use those for, but it's always good to have backup. Some notebooks. This is the school that I went to and graduated from. My degree's up here. La 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 la, bachelor degree. Back down here. Binders, notebooks, folders, and then down here, some jewelry making supplies, extra rags for oil painting. I believe oil paints are in here. More jewelry making supplies and my craft glue. An empty box that had gouache in it, but that's on my other desk right now. Some wedding decoration supplies because I'm getting married in a couple months. Yay! I might also do some DIY videos in the future for wedding decorations. I didn't make these, but I might make some more paper flower type decorations. Here are my extra razor blades, little knickknacks that I need. Organization. I am a big organization nerd. I'm just gonna say that right now. Something you'll learn about me. More just tools. Got bigger sheets of paper and random scrap paper and tissue paper in these drawers. And I got this at Goodwill. Another thing I got at Goodwill is this amazing drafting table desk. I think for like 20 bucks. Goodwill is amazing, guys. And this is the little thing. I actually got this today for my planning on doing YouTube videos. I needed something to hold my phone while I record making art. So this can tilt any which way, is really nice and pretty sturdy for my phone or webcam. Over here are my brushes and string and electronics. Kind of a random assortment. I make books sometimes, so here are some handmade books that I made. That's not a book, but it's just a... And there's more in there. Magic cards. I don't play Magic the Gathering, but my fiance does. And I do altered art for him, so I paint the edges. I think sometimes over the description, but I think if I do that, then it's not like tournament legal, I think is the term. So I might do some videos on doing altered art for Magic cards. One of my paintings, drafting table. My shelves for random notebooks and paper, random stuff. A sculpture that I made that I need to glue her tail because it broke. Little knickknacks. A short desk that I want to replace eventually with something a bit longer because the workable space area seems too small. Here's my closet that has mostly just junk storage, some of my favorite books. Down on the second to last shelf are my old sketchbooks and yearbooks. And then I have some more art supplies in that dresser, more wedding decorations, and instant camera because I'm going to do a DIY photo booth and save hundreds of dollars instead of hiring someone to do it. I'm just going to have a friend take the pictures, and I have some decorations for a backdrop. These are my fiance's guitars. I don't play. He plays guitars in a metal/rock band. Chair. More books, more art supplies, and random decorations that I haven't sorted or put away yet. Here are my embroidery tools. I got really into embroidery for like a month and then stopped for some reason, but I will definitely get back into that and might do a few videos on embroidery. These are actually little mini canvases that I think are meant to be painted on, but they have some just canvas that I used to embroider the middle. I wish the wood wasn't as thick so there was more workable area, but then it might be too flimsy, so I understand why it's so tiny. I just wish it wasn't. And here's another one. I love you more, bye. We always say that to each other. Me and my fiance when we get off the phone because we're nerds. Some anime. I mostly read fantasy sci-fi genre. Awful cheap. I hate crayons, but I had to use them for an art class that I took while I was in college. Here are some good pencils that I use for my pet portrait commissions. I draw dogs mostly. Some more mini canvases that I want to paint and possibly make into magnets. I think that would be fun. Probably we'll do some dog ones. More mini canvases, kind of not like super tiny, but I think they're pretty decent size for just random stuff. What did I drop? Some suction cups. I have really random stuff in here sometimes, guys. Pens and more Sumi ink think I accidentally said India ink. I don't know if there's a difference, but Sumi ink. And some more colored pencils. I've got a lot of colored pencils I use for my traditional portrait commissions on Flight Rising. It's a website that's basically Dragon Neopets. If you don't know what it is, look it up. Some random sketchbooks and another book. Cheers! And the messy desk. This is where I basically throw everything that I don't know where to put right now, or that I'm going to organize later, or a project that I want to work on. For these are from IKEA, I believe. They're double-sided, so I want to put some... I saw this tutorial online somewhere. We can put like mesh and put earrings in there, so you can pull the backs off and hold your earrings. Some coloring books that I just do to relax sometimes. My degree. Some random clippings and a photo of me as a kid on a pumpkin, the one that's on the bottom, yeah. And my sister and brother, whose unfortunately faces got covered. So that's basically it. Most of the artwork on the wall were done by me. This one, I believe, was oil paint, oil or acrylic, oil paint. You can see me in the reflection. This one is pencil and eraser for the white parts. I really like this, even though it's really old. 2009, I made this, I think my first year of college. Yeah, that was my first year in technical college, which I enjoyed more than my university experience, I'm going to be honest. So I really like that one. This one is not mine. I got that at an art fair, and I can't remember the artist's name right now. But if I find it, I'll leave it in the comments. This one is oil paint, and it's of my main characters of a story that I plan to make on a graphic novel. Exciting! These two are from my friend Tyler, and he goes by the handle Califos on a lot of online things. I want to get them framed because they are my characters that he drew for me. Really awesome. Watercolor paintings. Ink and white paint of one of my main characters. This is another really old one. I know the proportions are really off and kind of exaggerated, but I kind of like that. And another one of my characters done by me, oil paint, I believe. And some abstract-y skull fabric flower thing. Also done in oil. I haven't used oil since I've been in school, but I definitely want to try it again because look at those vibrant colors. It's so beautiful. And that's basically it, guys. This was a tour of my art room. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe learned a little bit about me. And actually, there's more, guys. Yay! This is my computer desk / art desk where I actually make most of my art. My monitors are huge. So recently I've been trying gouache, and here's a palette for it. I actually got these a couple days ago because I watch a bunch of artists on YouTube, and a lot of them recommend these cold erase color pencils that you can actually erase, and they are amazing. So far, what I've tried of them, at least. No complaints so far. And I've got little knickknacks and my current sketchbooks that I'm using. I will probably do some sketchbook tours in the future to show off some of my old artwork. And another coloring book hiding back there. These are my Copic markers that I haven't used in years. Seriously, guys, I opened up some of them the other day and they were super crusty and disgusting. And if I use them again, I'll have to buy some refills because most of them are empty or just gross that I need to clean off. And I brought some washi tape the other day because I had never used it before, and they're super cute. There was a sale. This whole box was $10, which from researching washi tape, I know is a really good price because usually it's really expensive, which is the main reason I never tried them before. These are the main color pencils that I use under here. All my pencil shavings. I don't know why I keep these. When the bag's full, I usually throw them away. It's just easier to use a bag than go to the garbage can every time I sharpen. Electronic stuff that I don't really use is up there. Here's an amazing plush. It's made out of felt. Bust of one of my dragons from Flight Rising that my friend Lynn Dimmick made for me. She's so talented. All my little figurines and toys, little sculptures. Oh, you guys, this part of my desk makes me so happy. And this is another plush made by Lynn. Oops, sorry. Of my doggy, Wiley. I will probably have a video with her in it in the future. Some Fantasy Factory boxes because they are amazing. Not so much the beer, but the boxes are super well drawn for a fantasy nerd. And we got some blank CDs, another light source, but it is super bright, so I don't really use it that often, otherwise I get a headache. Toned paper sketchbook that I use quite often for Flight Rising commissions. All my pens, some pencils. I love pens, guys. I have a pen addiction. These aren't all of them, actually. These are just the ones that I use most often, and they're not going to be my last. More art supplies. These two, this case and this sketchbook I bring to work to do some art during my break, and that's pretty much it for my computer. Thanks for watching, guys, and joining me on my starting YouTube adventure. It's scary and exciting, and I hope to upload a lot of me drawing and painting in the future, and a couple DIY projects, maybe some art hauls because I love getting new art supplies. Basically, this whole room is for my art supplies. So I just want to thank you all for watching. Like if you like this video. Leave a comment below of any ideas of what you'd like me to draw or paint in the future. I'll leave some links to some other art sites that I have, like DeviantArt and Tumblr. I always go by the handle Falling Freely, so find me online there, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.